and Forrest are gone. Jenny opens the bathroom and is horrified to see blood everywhere. Preston moves to get his laptop and bumps into Kingston, who is sitting alone. His wife is gone, and when the others wonder what happened, Kingston uses his eyes to point at a pair of plastic cuffs on the floor that have been chewed through. Meanwhile, Ed cuts the carpet on the floor to reach a hatch that takes them directly to the baggage hold. Jenny reaches for Shyla's medical kit while Niall grabs a gun from his suitcase. Ed freaks out when a rodent walks by his feet and scares it away while saying it was a rat, but Henry thinks it was just one of his hamsters because he's found the broken cage. As Jenny climbs out of the hold, she looks around and notices Preston's laptop covered with blood. At the end of the corridor, Wilsey is running on his fours, growling and also covered in blood. Suddenly an infected Forrest appears behind Jenny and attacks her. The guys immediately come out to help, but punches do nothing, so Niall shoots him to death as some of Forrest's blood falls on his face. Afterward, the group runs off the plane, and in the gate corridor they find Kingston thrown from his wheelchair and an unconscious Preston bitten on the back of the neck. Nearby, Jenny finds Bev crying and begging for help, but she suddenly transforms and attacks as well. Fortunately, Jenny outruns her and the guys push the door to lock her out. The group goes back to the others and Shyla does her best to take care of Paula. Susan cleans the blood off Niall's face, yet they still share a kiss. Henry and Ed put furniture in front of the door to keep Bev out, and Jenny looks around, finding drops of blood on the floor and worrying about where they came from. Finally snapping, Jenny tells everyone to shut up and takes over leadership since the captain is dead. Shyla explains this isn't any known disease, and Jenny remembers the building on the news, which was also quarantined. Kingston notices a rat with very red eyes nearby, but he can barely hum, so he isn't hurt. The rat falls on his head and manages to bite him before George knocks it off. While the guys catch the rat in a bucket, Shyla takes care of the wound. Then the group agrees to lock George and Paula up in a crate in case they'll transform as well. Then Ed uses a glove to grab the rat and notices there's a tag on its leg, meaning it escaped from a lab. George says Henry brought it and lied about the hamsters because he's certain he saw long tails in the cage earlier. When Henry denies it, Jenny takes him aside to demand the truth.